Welcome back to part number 2 of my Imperator Rome playthrough as the Roman Republic. This is my second Roman Republic playthrough since the Resurgence and getting back into the games 3 years ago. I'm looking to hone the Roman game and work through a world conquest without using militant Epicureanism or the War of the Spear Imperial Conquest. So it should be some fun trying to make the dominoes fall in a certain order so as to be able to make that happen. Right now, the dominoes are not exactly falling in the order as one might expect. We're supposed to unseat the Umbrians and then drive out the Gauls, but we've driven out the Gauls before unseating the Umbrians because Etruria has unseated the Umbrians. What we are going to do is take over the area irrespective of who is presently managing it. I need to find an admiral for our fairly large early game navy. She looks like she could well be happy with it, and we'll make her even more grateful. There we go. So she's ready, and I think we're ready. If I go here in allied, not allied, but we have military access here, and then I declare the war, we become exiled. So I have to wait before proceeding. So we're ready here, as close as we can get. What we need to do is call up our Italic levy there, and that's really the size of it. There's nothing more that I can do. We have there are no recruitable mercs because we have our maximum of 2 presently employed. All we need to do is declare the war, and we'll take the whole... We need to let the month roll over. These guys will become actionable. Month ticked over. These guys are good to go, as are we. We get some... Our Senate approval is good. Everybody's happy. We have no prisoners. We do, though. Well, let's... raise some money, carry on. Alright, let's see what we have. We have a 1 innovation in the bank. We don't really have much to do with it. We probably want to proceed here and then here or here. But there's no rush for any of it. We'll keep this in the bank just because. I suppose we could move some pops and get our cities more properly populated before starting the war in earnest. Let's see what's sort of available. There's not a lot of space, but there is some. I wonder if I were to create a city. We have a truckload of money and a fair clip of PI. Maybe, why not do it? We'll do it. We'll build a city here on our iron field, and gonna move some pops there in anticipation of the city being created. Anyway, back to warring. There's probably going to be quite a few Etrurians here. We could move down there after the war. So let's grab a couple of these light infantry. Send them to occupy that capital. And then roll up here to the enemy's capital. What's the territory there is? Plains, good for me. We'll go here. We'll go there. Looks like it's over for the Antigonid Kingdom. Let's see what happened there. It's not quite over as yet, though. We took that provincial capital. Oh boy, there we go. 6, 7. What do we have? Light infantry. And this guy is the same. We don't have a bonus for our light infantry, unfortunately. It says we're going to win. I'm not really entirely sure that I believe it. Let's see if we can get a bonus to our light infantry. Somehow we can cancel the stone, which we're not using presently. Base metals, there we go. Let's cancel the stone as well. And we get a light infantry offense here and there. And hopefully it'll kick in next month. We'll arrive on the 3rd. Let's do it. We have plenty of manpower because we've been using these mercs. So next month, let's see what happens. Ooh, it's over for them, I think. Let's see what happened here. We've won an occupation. We'll start that siege with our 15 Marshal. And it's looking bad for us. It's grim for the enemy on morale. Uh-oh, he's going to reinforce. It's grim for us now. It's over for us. I'm redeploying our fleet up here. Hopefully we'll be able to redeploy one of these mercs. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to siege Rome down. Looks as though he's bringing in this mercenary here. I'm trying to buy him off, see what happens. Oh. That means we can have this merc begin... let's see. He's de-exiled. We can have him go here, and then we can redeploy this merc once this smaller stack arrives to our fleet. And then we can go and see about this issue down here. Alright, that merc has arrived. I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to run away from this guy. I think he's going to get us again. Our merc stack has arrived here. And we are headed down in this direction. What's the terrain here? We're going to hole up in these hills. And then hopefully reinforce the naval invasion here from this merc. And take back our capital there. I'm going to have to take a hit to our capital import route because this Popularis is unhappy. It looks as though we've dropped a siege here. We'll go take his capital. Unfortunately, he's taken over Capua. Let's head right here. We dropped another siege right here. Let's take that. I wonder if we stop reorganizing here, whether we'll be faster or not, though. What are we here? We're in the hills. We're happy in the hills. We'll just wait. We have this reinforcement on the way. Have I said that this is strange as well? Alright, he's engaged us again. Unfortunately for him, he's attacking into terrain. And we have over-deployed here. It's over for him. We don't even need any sort of reinforcement. I'm going to land in Ostia and deal with this immediately. We've taken this provincial capital. Let's see if we can go here for this fort with our, 14 Marshal man. We have now a mercenary number of mercenaries above our maximum. And our AE is such that our tyranny is such that our AE bleeds away. I think we'll probably be able to attack Brutia after this war and just carry on with mercs while our levies replenish and our manpower rises. He's allied in a couple of tributaries there, but not allied with anyone. And then we can proceed to Siculia, which would be allied with various sorts. These smaller city-states. We should be able to take the whole lot out. Essentially, once we finish with Etruria, we need the land here as well. Anyway, we'll do that at some point. There's a bloodbath for him, about 3-1 or thereabouts. We landed in Ostia. We should take this guy out easily. Yep, it's over for him. I'm going to head over to this territory right there, as it's in our capital region of Italia. I'm taking Capua back. Let's head up in this direction. Another mad merc. We'll take him as well. We've landed here. We should take it without incident. Alright, that shattered army is somewhere in here. I am embarked here. We're going to head over here and see if we can find him. He showed up right here. I think he's going to try to relieve the siege. We have a new consul. I would swear this guy was embarked. Oh well. Looks like our shattered army has hit our allies. He's getting worked over on morale, so why should we go looking for trouble? The siege has fallen here in his capital. Let's head over here. We have a 15-man, let's do that. We have a civics advance, now we should have 2 in the bank. Looks like our allies have caught his shattered army out again. And it's over for him, I'm sure. Oh, it looks like our merc was... Yeah, now it is over for him. Stack wiped him. I'm going to move some of these mercs down in this direction here, as there's no one really left to contend with these sieges. We'll send this guy down in that direction as well. What in the hell happened to all our wonderful tyranny? It must have been an event that I skimmed through, or... We had 80 tyranny. It's gone now. Huh. The siege is won. And this war is essentially over now. There it is, 100 war score. We should be able to read the power. We've done it. I want my tyranny back. What can I do? We can utilize some devotio, and then we can sell some of these guys into slavery. I don't think that's going to do it. Let's delete all these forts as well. Let's stand down the levies. And then check our funding status. 5.64. It's not bad for having 4 mercs on the field. What are we going to do with all of our 4 mercs? Do we need them for this activity here? Not really, no. No. Let's see. Carthage. Oh, look at that. He's already gobbled that up. I wonder if we could take this over. Outside our diplomatic range, I see. Let's see, we should have some missions actionable right here. We can have 7 pops sounds good. We can drive out the Gauls. 4 pops, 6 pops, we'll have that. We need to tame the Brutians and then carry on, and we can end this and then open up the land of the tyrants mission tree. And perhaps do an imperial conquest and take over this aspect, at least, of Africa and Sardinia. Liberate our home region there of Italia. And whatever he does over here is whatever. So, do we keep these mercs on? There we have the question. It's nice to have 4. We sort of can afford them. They don't really cost much, really. I'm going to keep them on. Let's see, we can end the Etruscans as well. 5, 4, 3, 5. We'll go right there. Brutians, let's see. We need this whole lot, though. Who is not affiliated with... Let's see, Croton. Who is he affiliated with? Locri. And these 2, right? So Locri. Locri is not affiliated with Sicania. And you? Elia? Locri. He's at war with Locri. Yikes. So I'd want to file a claim here on one of these. Do I have a claim? No. Okay, so if I file a claim here, I'll have to deal with these 2 as well, but I happen to have these mercs on hand that can do it, in theory. And then you are in a war with Regium and Locroy, and we don't know the outcome as yet. Do we have a claim here? We don't. I'm sure of it. No, we don't. And then you... Yeah, that's... And then Regium. Lokrai, that's Sequain. Okay, so this Lokrai fellow is in that. If we declare war here, we don't have to worry about these two, which leaves Ile and you. And as you are in the Tame the Brutian mission tree here, we have to have this entire lot. The move is to file a claim right here. If we take Ile as well, or ELEA as well, more power to us. While these guys move down there, I'm going to see if I can fill up our cities with Etruscans. We're mostly full up already. In fact, we have 5 here and about 8 there, plus another double that soon, once that city is built. So how do I get my tyranny back? I think I have to smear the reputations of various sorts. We could take some here as well. And then smear the reputation of any populares I may happen to run across, say here. We get 2 approval from Optimates and Boni. And we get 2 tyranny as well. Boom. Close enough. 80 is good. Let's embark this unit here. We'll pick up, say, one of these guys in Ostia. We'll take 5 stability from our wonder here. We don't have enough room to pick both up. We can begin the integration of our various allies, at least one. Let's do that as well. Let's see, we've already done that. You, we can't do it. And we can't do that either, but we are close. These guys are headed down on ground. I'm moving this fleet down here. We'll just declare the war and go. There's his capital. Looks as though he's still unaffiliated. We can declare this war right now. Looks like we're going to catch whatever force is there out. I'm going to pick up our 15 Marshal Licini's Mercs that's been with us almost the whole game and start this siege there as well. Alright, so there are 2 forts in Brutia. And these 2 mercs are going to siege down these city-states after Brutia. We should be able to declare on Croton after this war is over, so we'll just land there and begin that siege as well. Unfortunately, this fellow here is not part of the program. We need to declare separately on him, I think at least. Well, we filed a claim. Our city is up. Let's see how many Romans are there. 6 Romans, not a whole lot, but there are a lot of Romans elsewhere. We can shuffle these pops about and make for another Roman majority. I'm going to fill it up. There's another 22 pops that need to go in there. I shuffled a few pops around. These guys should promote up to citizens, nobles, etc. Took a couple from here and there. Some Romans. There's still quite a few of them about. Should I build another city? Or wait for whatnot to resolve? I'm thinking whatnot, really. Looks as though we're topped out on research, and we need to proceed here. We'll take that. We'll need this at some point, as we'll take it right now. So then we can proceed down. What is this going to get us? Nothing. So we'll wait. Governor of Magna Graecia, yeah. Loyalty 67. We really don't need her to take a loyalty hit. We'll take a little bit of money and make her even more loyal. That's what we'll do. I think we can change to a mercantile stance right now. We could get some money. What is that? Show options. I'm pretty sure you click this button and you're able to change your stance. Maybe it's because we're in the middle of a war and we can't change it? What does that have to do with show opinions? I got that, but what about this? Oh, there it is. Okay. That'll get us like a lot more money, but not a lot more, but it'll get us some. What does our bellicose get us? What, 10% war score, 10% aggressive expansion, and a pretty quick claim file. I think we have claims here already, right? We do. We don't have any claims here. We don't really need any either. We have claims here. We probably won't get a lot of aggressive expansion from this activity. And I like my money. So let's go mercantile right now and see how much money that gets us. 2111 goes to 2111. Well, maybe here 1640. Let's let some time pass. The month will tick over. Yeah, got us something. A martial advance. We'll send this merc down to deal with this lot here. One of our sieges just dropped here, the capital siege. Let's get here positioned for Croton. Siege is down, and we should be able to peace out here. Okay, Croton is 71% done. We'll just mull about here and wait. I'm gonna build out more ships to our navy. I'll smear another reputation here. Dredge up a little bit of tyranny. Keep that about 80 or thereabouts. Alright, our Croton claim is going to hit. Croton is building a fort, but it will not be finished in time. I have these positioned for level 2 fort. A level 2 fort, this should be able to do it. This surely will. He's going to stand guard. We'll maybe reorganize him or not worry. Let's let that happen. Pump. Hippion and Croton, we can declare this war right now. Uh-oh. There's another one. Lokri now as well, I assume. Oh, this whole lot. I see. That's different than when I last checked, but that's on me because I didn't check again. So, what does it mean? I'm not really sure what it means. It means we'll probably have to call up our levy and get it involved in the fray to hold down any sort of breakout activity that may or may not happen. I'm sure it will. One of them will go on a tear. I'll be back. A victory here. I'm going to load our levy onto the ship. We're going to siege down this and this with half of either conscripti. Unfortunately, they're not very good martial oriented. The martial score of 3. This Publius fellow, I don't really know what he does. He doesn't have an office. He must be some sort of party aficionado or what. Let's see if he is or not. He's not though. He's just random fellow. Well, we'll give him. He'll lose 10 loyalty. His 16 will go down to 6, and I suppose one of it. All right, these guys are congregating here in this city-state right here. Thoriu. We're about to round this horn and drop a levy off right there. And we'll go up, reinforce this effort shortly. He's dropped off. Let's head up here. It's as though we beat a navy doing something around here. And let's have our merc reinforce that effort as well. Alright, we're already green flagged here. Let's go and double dose that. The Shattered Army is headed back here. Our 3 marshal and all is going to take care of this guy, I'm sure. Victorious here. Let's take the port. We stack wipe that guy. There's some shattered armies getting bounced around by our allies while we do this sieging. This 3 Marshal is not making much of a dent in this level 2 fort, I can tell you that. We have a new Casus Belli here, who apparently we didn't need it. I think it's over. I think the enemy's troops are gone. Croton, the war goal has fallen. Let's get our 15 Marshal man down here to get this siege rolling along. Siculia has 4 ships in its navy, so we don't have to worry about it. We'll just sail down there, land on us in Sicily, and take it over. It seems we need to shuffle some characters. A civil war has popped up. Let's see, this fellow is he's a party leader. Can give him a job. He's good at something. Publius Cornelius Barbatus, 8. Let's see here. Publius is an 8. There he is. And now we have Scorn. He can do it. He's reasonably young. He's better than she is. So why not plop him down? Another siege fell here. Let's get back to land, our home territory. I wonder if we could peace out with you. We can. We'll grab some more tyranny and some funding here. We can begin the integration of this feudatory here. This one as well. I think that should make all of them. I'm not sure whether this is a double recording. I think I hit the wrong button for record. We're gonna attack Siculia. I was thinking of doing it right now. We have Locrian Regium and then these 2 on the island there that would trigger. But by and large, we have a lot of troops around and we're almost ready to finish with this, so why not get the ball rolling? These guys are idle. This unit here is idle. It's not good at what he does, but he can follow the lead of Epatices mercenaries at 14. And just so long as they tag along, they'll benefit from his leadership. So why not do it right now? Another siege just dropped here, which means that we could attack Regium immediately, really, with our 15 Mercman here as well. So let's get that ball rolling. We've integrated. May as well take some characters here. Why not do it? Load them up and move them out. Okay, another event involving the governor of Magna Graecia. She'll lose civil loyalty. No. She's going to lose even more. No. She's going to gain some. Yep. Let's go down here. Get on board. Move it out. Alright, here we go. Same suspects there. I'm gonna move them all here and siege down the Syracuse. Just because. Actually, our lead merc is running a bit low on food, but if he runs out, what of it, I suppose. We'll still have that bonus from his leadership. Here, I believe we can attack Region. And then our allies maybe attack whom not. I think this guy, Locry, was affiliated with this second war as well. Locry. Nope. region. Okay, so we can take Lokrai out the game right now. Bump. We've done it. So these guys are finishing that siege. Once they do, we can head down this slot and attack Opinion as well. This battle region should be a blowout. It's over for them. I'm going to head down to safe port in Croton. There's a lot of nasty pirates that tend to wander around these waters and can do a lot more damage than you would think. Let's see, we lose some stability and traders reassured. 5,000 manpower, heavy cav cost, infantry. Get claims on Carthage. Let's see here. That sounds good. Let's do that. This is one heck of a siege right here. What is going on? I've had it with it. There we go. It's over now. Let's see if we can go and pick that unit up. And then we can declare war, I believe, here as well. Let's do that. Bump. Actually, I'll send this unit over here. And we'll leave Hipinian for our allies, hopefully. Well, that went unexpectedly well. We've defeated this army. It's only a level 1 fort, so we'll head down to Hipinian ourselves with this large stack that's been with us for some time. I wonder here if this, I wonder if our allies, well, there's no rush. What is going on here now? It looks like a glorious victory. The siege of Syracuse is won. And let's see here, something happened up here as well. I think we stack wiped this guy. Let's head down here to Hipinian. And we have more of these guys on the way, but they can't cope with Mr. 15 Licinius mercenaries. Okay, so let's deselect you. We'll merge these. We'll go right. We'll all go right here. Let's piece this out as well. Oh, our poorly commanded levy stack is going to catch these guys out. They're low on morale and it should be over for them. Our 14 man we acquired during the Turian War is out of food, but he's recovering. Oh. Looks like this Joker, let's see here, we'll send some reinforcements back. A battle shaping up here. It says we're going to win. It lied. But luckily we have Licini in the house here. Can't do it. He can. Well, what he can do is step across the street and begin the siege. He's going to have to deal with this lot here, hopefully. I think he can do it. Conscripti Italia. We were, in fact, defeated. Green flagged again. Victorious. Siege is fallen. Let's see if we can take him out. Just delete that fort. And we'll head down here. Delete this fort as well. One of these guys has escaped. Our dungeon is overflowing, really, unfortunately for us. Got a couple of tyranny events. All these guys are essentially imprisoned. I don't want my tyranny to get super high. Let's see, we can get this unit here over onto this port. We'll pick him up here and then begin the siege of either of these two allies. Let's see here, 30 for 166, or manpower. We need the manpower, I have to say. We need the money as well, but not nearly as much. Untiring devotion event. Merc has arrived. Let's disembark. Something just fell here. Oh, let's head up here. We're running very low on food with this Merc. I'm going to assault this fort and see if we can resolve it. A siege fell. Where is that? Here. Let's do. Can we get here? Let's get this guy on that other fort. There are 2 forts in this city-state area. That assault worked, but I think that Merc is probably not feeling particularly well. He's not really all that bad. Let's peace out here. We'll take that as well. Restore that fort. Let's pick this unit up and head him off to this other fort, and that should end this whole war. We've got a 2-stack there. It should go. Something about a bill we need to pass. We'll lose this loyalty, or we can take some PI and not worry. I'll take the PI and not worry. This is like Carthage is doing something. And war, oh, look at that. At war with these guys as well. I wonder when did that start? War is fought over Texaculia. Alright, well, there's not a lot of that left there, my friend. We're gonna lose our 10 PI or pay. Yeah. We get Omen power. Maybe we get our money back. We have the commercial Omen. We got some claims on Carthage. What do we have now? Carthago. We could fight a... I think if we fight a normal standard war, we lose our ability to use that land of the tyrants. But look at that. There's not really all that much of them. There's quite a few attendants of vassals, etc. But we have these 4 mercs. They've been doing very well. We have a large levy. I bet we could take him. Let's peace region out. You know, if we were to attack him right now... Let's see, I wonder which levy that is. Army of Africa. If it's the Army of Africa here in Sicily, we could, our navy is such that we could cut him off from returning, really. Let's just buy more ships. Got 10 more. There's a lot of Carthaginians. Some mercs. What is that? They're not, yeah. Just a fat mercenary stack in Numidia and Magna Graecia, but Africa is not here, unfortunately. We can take 6 stability or some taxes. I'll take the stability. Well, this tyranny sure does do wonders for early game AE. We have a new consul. Another siege fell. Another siege here. I think we can peace out there now. We can't. Another. And I think that's it. Who is this? Croton War. Let's do that. Peace Croton out. Peace you out as well. How much? Let's see how much. 850. I can't say really as we need it. I don't know. I want to know how many characters we have in there now. We'll be in the tyranny for quite some time, really. So, I think that should do it for this episode. The question is, what do we do now? We could go, well, not quite it for the episode. I think we have, this is actionable. Let's see, 7, 4, 4, 6, we'll take 7. Here we have, that's actionable as well. Manpower, that's nice. Building slots outside the capital, whatever. Slaves and such. Pop assimilation speed, we'll go with that. That leaves us with integration, lose 30 stability. It's not high on my list of things to do. 10 stability, that sounds quite reasonable. Let's do that. And that should do it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one.